Good evening. Putting on my socials so I can. This can be deleted. Not needed, not needed. Later, so I can restart that. Not needed, not needed. Not needed, not needed. Not needed. So that's Kara. Post on Blue Sky. No, stop, stop, stop. Go. To start automatically. Private Facebook. Now to other Facebook. My brain is already melting. Come on, Facebook, you're being slow again. Whenever I try to switch accounts, they get so slow. And a new sitter. Oh, wait, completely forgot about it. Come on, Facebook, you're being last again. And thank you for the advertisements. It turns out that if you rewatch a video, you get advertisements, and thus I get income. However, they do soft ban you from watching commercials if you watch the same video over and over and over and over and over again. Ask me how I know. Well, Facebook is being last, so I can give my weekly updates. It's about 33 degrees up here. I have 2 ventilators running, and they're pretty much only blowing around hot air. But at least it gives a little bit of relief. And I got upstairs and I saw a wasp crawling over the floor. You guys all know how I feel about wasps. They're very great, but they should remain outside. This was a fairly big one. So I think it was a future queen, or actually a princess at the moment. And you guys know me, I'm very handy with a vacuum cleaner. I had spotted a wasp here before, but they eluded me. So I just kept the vacuum cleaner nearby. This time they did not escape me. And I found a second wasp, a tiny one. So you might have some quiet moments, and that's me looking around trying to see if there are any other wasps, because we do not want a repeat of a couple of years back, because that would really suck, because then we do need to ask an exterminator, and I'd rather just prevent it. Anyway, it's super hot in here, and I read on the news that's also super hot in Belgium. So feel free to show whatever you did to stay alive. And I need to go to my Twitch channel for a moment. Da, da, da. There you go. For those in Twitch, I made 5 emoticons. 3 are already approved, 2 are still pending approval. And when they are approved, I want to make new ones. I still have for level 2, I believe, a couple of emote spaces left. There's probably some way to earn extra emote places. And there's also some animated emotions that I can create. But it's all level connected, and I have no idea how to connect people or to the next level. Oh, there's another wasp. Oh, the wasp. Okay, that wasp eluded me. But another one just flew inside. So I had to close the window, which means it's going to be even hotter in here. I do not want another wasp situation. Okay. You can't show the emoticons on Restream. Anyway, I'll probably have to keep on looking back if I find that other wasp again. I don't know where they came from. Are they coming from outside looking for food? Also, I'm absolutely sweaty. Let's get a towel. Okay, so even the water from the tap is hot. There we go. Wet towel in the neck. I'm gonna keep it short, so no VTuber today. I just want to get it over with. Way too hot. Wasp situation. No, thank you. Do need to press record, of course. And I will come. If we do have a nest inside, then I'll find out soon enough. Oh, finally loaded. Okay. Facebook is now updated as well. Title. Back to chat. Also, Vaders update still here, having a lot of issues with the heat, just like we. So yeah, sorry for the short update. 15 minutes, and it's just like I came under, if I stepped under a shower. Okay, starting record. So, like I said, no VTuber. Too hot. Just want to get it over with. I'm not even sleeping that great. Because, super hot. My desk is hot. I'm hot. Water from the tap is hot. Hydrate. I technically should make a hydrate image. Maybe that's one of the ones animated I'm gonna make. Fine, I'll just do it like this. Do I have anything else to share? Not really. Too hot to remember. If I'm done earlier, I can always edit or start on a new emoticon. Still working on my anime con piece. Hit a snag. I need to put something about 5 centimeters between two things. And thus far, the only solution I found that's kind of stable is 3D printing. Something of 5 centimeters. So anyway, what did you guys do to remain kind of cool today? I mean, I had to cycle home through 37 degrees. Checking for noises. Yeah, my office building was also quite hot. Just don't move. Had to do a lot of thinking, but you know, at least then I don't have to move. Okay, so that's pretty much all the art. I'm just gonna make a quick snippet. Luckily, I can work from home tomorrow. Whoever number 4 is, you're more than welcome. And feel free to let know how hot your surroundings are. Seriously, I can't remember if I ever worked with a hot towel on my shoulders before. Okay, line art. I'm not gonna bother with my hotkeys. I just want to. And the thing is, the outside is still a lot hotter, so it's not cooling down either. I did, by the way, get a couple of new comics. The Er was eens from the French Elita, whatever. My French is terrible. But it's kind of called Once Upon a Time, and it has a history part. I do miss one history edition. And I do have the human body complete. Still have to read everything, so yes, hotkeys in this weather. By the way, if you do want ad-free, you can also watch through YouTube. Then you do get the advertisement from YouTube sometimes, but I don't get any money from that, so. There's also a new Melisande in translation progress. So, Smeltjan is on the sunscreen bottle. There's supposed to be coming a storm-ish tomorrow, thunderstorm to cool down. Well, they've been making promises for ages already, so I don't believe them. And if they do come, it probably is going to be very humid. They said it would cool down after last time, and nope, no cooling down here. But anyway, what do you guys think of the emoticons I created? Pixel art has been a long while since I did that. And yes, I've made them all myself. No bases, just pixels. Oh, feel free to spam the emoticons. You can predict which other emoticons are coming. I do wonder if you can guess it. And I know they're tiny, so you don't see much difference between them. And this penny is calling hydrate. So let's hydrate. So we have a neutral, we have a happy, and we have a crying one. I actually can't. Oh, right. Those two. Yep, remember them. You should be able to get bigger version, but I have no idea how. No eyebrows on purpose. Now remember, I only have a couple of spots for emoticons. I can only have 5, and unless I get bits or whatever, donations or whatever, and then I can get new slots. So if anyone has any idea how, preferably be free, but I believe about 10,000 bits. That's a bit too much. That's a big index finger. Whew. 30 minutes. There went my mic. So I technically did a mic drop. Didn't intend to, but it was a mic drop. Gee, thanks for the commercial. Okay, that looks a bit too sad. Yeah, it's going to be funny, so. Vados has a pretty much white belly, so you have to see the toe beans, of course. Otherwise, it just broke his paws. have to be careful not to tip off my mic again. Not that high. Not that towards the back. I think I know what's wrong. It's also the month of taxes, which is always a stressful period for me. Despite I'm having quite a good setup, saves me a lot of time. It's receipt checking. I try to do a lot weekly, but the big check needs to be done at the end of the month. And I always need to do it on the first of the month. But this time, well, it's today, the first of the month, and there's a smoldering heat wave going on. And I have penny checking to do. I do have the entire month, don't worry about it. I just want to have it done as soon as possible. And first of all, I need to check it before I can send it to my accountant, because yes, of course, I have accountant. And that takes about an hour to check it all. And then we have the accountant check it. And when he's done, I always check it once more. And then filing it for taxes takes about half an hour. I think I know what's wrong with this face. That's a lot better. So that's all the art. Huh. Unwillingly, unknowingly, I'm still using my hotkeys. Oh well, at least I know which one they are. Starting to learn. I haven't been able to record last Sunday. Cleanup time. Planned to do the art today, but you know, smoldering heat. And luckily I have plenty of time. Next week, hopefully, I can do the art on stream. Hopefully. And then next week I also can't record. Okay, the heat is starting to affect me, I notice. Doesn't help that I had to close the window. Hydrate. Already half my liter bottle. I hope those wasps were only in here to look for food and got lost. Except that might be queen. They were probably looking for a way to pass winter. Oh. This outfit is, by the way, based on an outfit I'm currently, well, not currently, but wore during the day. Cycled in, and I'm actually wearing sandals, but I'm just giving myself blue shoes as well. I technically have black sandals, but I don't want to draw sandals. Now, first we're going to do faros. Still missed a spot. Probably over here. Nope, not a spot. Well, then I'm gonna hand color it. It's just too hot to bother. He's still putting his paw on us for attention. And yes, still with his nails. He hasn't learned that yet. We found a test bag of kibble. Oh, come on, guys. And we're giving him that as a treat as well. He's still very much into food. Oh, for some reason he thinks this is close to white. I've also lately fed some fish from someone who was on a holiday, but they're back now, so I can talk about it. And in their garden, they had a big pond with two big fish. Of course, it turned out to be one because one passed, and that was very. But okay. And there was a magpie that kept on stealing the food from the fish. So they went into the enclosed pond, with all kinds of things around it, so nothing can get in there, and no herring can grab them, despite being enormous fish. But okay. But there was also a magpie who kept on entering the enclosure and then stole the food. It was amazing because the magpie went into the enclosure, held on to the wire rack on the side with a paw, and then grabbed the food from the water. So it was really smart. So I was like, yeah, I want to see how far I can get with this magpie in a week's time. So the enclosure had a couple of wooden boards that had little holes in them, and I put some food in those holes. Yeah, I'm doing this right. And the next day, food was gone. But of course, you don't know if it's the magpie, if it's some other bird, if it's a mice. You just don't know. So just had to. I kept on doing it. However, today, when I returned for the fish for the final time, and yes, I got messages that they are home now. So I found something in the holes, and it was a tiny piece of styrofoam of the feeder ring that was inside the enclosure. So that magpie left me a gift in 1 week time. And now, of course, I don't have to feed them anymore because they're home. And I did tell them about the magpie, and I was like, you can train it. And their response was, why should I train it? Because you can, because it's fun. So I wonder if they will do it. And while I do often have magpie nests here, we don't really have a magpie visiting our garden. They usually get away with it, probably because this is a very rich, cat-rich neighborhood. And even though our cats don't get, or our cat doesn't get outside, um, yeah, I think this is the illusion of sunscreen. I think that's the reason why my magpies are not visiting us, because we're a cat-centric neighborhood. Okay. But it was amazing how much I managed to do in just 1 week. Can you imagine if I managed to stay longer? I really need to cut this short because I'm really not feeling great. And no matter how much I hydrate, that won't be able to fix it. That's a bit much. Sneeuw's coming up. Managed to mute just in time. Oh, I didn't manage to mute in time? Then I do apologize for the sneeze. I did not intend to. If I ever get more spots for emoticons, I can add less common ones, though sneezing is kind of common for me. Okay, so that eye of Pharos is a little bit too much, so well, that's one layer needed. I can fix that. This makes no sense, by the way, that the background here is do we happen to have an easy pattern that resembles Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We're very grateful that Vados is turning into a real cat. We just hoped it would have started sooner. Did I? Oh, I accidentally deleted Vados his correction, but that's okay. You just redo it. Why is it not working? Fine, I'll just new layer. Okay, brush no longer working. Why is my brush no longer working? Probably because there's something selected that I did not select. See, there it works again. Now we're going to do the balloons. It's so super hot, and I'm really not comfortable. I need to turn this around. Ooh, I'm gonna hate that forever. We don't know how long Vados is gonna stay with us, but as long as he is, he's gonna be part of the comics. Text check, please. Meanwhile, I'm gonna hydrate. Still no new wasp seen spotted. Okay. I don't think there's much that can be done wrong with this text, but you know. No. Yeah, it's not lobster Kim at the moment, which is a miracle considering the weather I had to cycle through. I was smoldering with suntan lotion. And I did some aloe vera on the spots that looked like they could be burned. Okay. Save this. Save this. And now the text. Yeah. Gee, really thank you. Thank you for doing that. I hate it when it shows this without permission. Nobody cares, people. Nobody cares. I'll zoom in soon enough. Okay, not much text, but I guess this is actually what it is about. And while you text check, I'll put on some lights. Okay. I think the text is okay as well. Thank you for checking it. I thank you all for being here, but calling it quits. I streamed for about an hour. I'm not feeling great. I really need to get to oh, wait. I can stop recording. Really need to get to a cooler part of the house. Calm down. And considering it's early, I might start on the next emoticon. Takes about a week for it to be approved, so you'll be seeing it. Bye bye.